Hello and welcome to week 9 now of the Discord Doodle challenge, guys. Thank you so much for enjoying this challenge so much. If you are still new here though and you're not quite sure how this works, let's roll the intro. So how does this challenge work? Step 1, you're going to want to head over to my Discord. It's linked down below. It's completely free to join. And once you've joined, you're going to want to find the channel called the Discord Doodle Challenge. Step 2, find the active challenge for that week and download the PNG and save it to your iPad. And step 3, you're going to want to head over to your iPad now, open up Procreate and open up the Doodle as a canvas. Step 4 is where you then go ahead and create your design based on what you see when you see the Doodle. You're more than welcome to scale it up and down, rotate it, but you can't distort it or destroy it in any way. Your Doodle doesn't need to be the most skillful nor detailed. It's more important that you use your creativity and imagination to show us what you see when you see the Doodle. When you're all done, you're going to want to head over to Discord, find the Doodle challenge for that week and comment with your Doodle. So taking a look at the Discord this week, I posted this sort of squiggly design and I think most people saw exactly what I saw the second I'd finished doing it, which was like a ghost waving. But let's see everybody's submissions, and we've had quite a lot of submissions this week, so let's take a look. First one up is Kirsty with exactly that. Just a ghost design, very simple. I love it, just straight to the point, and that's exactly what the Doodle challenge is meant to be. Nice and quick and easy. We've got Cap then up with a dancing ghost as well. Really cool lighting though. I really like the lighting on this one, how you've managed to put the lighting on top of the arm as well, reflect the environment on there. We then got Rainbow, who's then integrated it into Dilopicus Joleus, where in fact the actual doodle's been sort of flipped and rotated and has been used for the actual head there. Nicely done. We then move on to Kels as well, who then has utilized it in the actual teeth here that are part of this skull design. Very cool. C-Mac is up next. What have we got here? Oh, this is really cool. This has been integrated directly into the body here, so you can see how it creates the body and then the hips, but also one of the arms. The other one then sort of slots in behind as if it's on the opposite side. Up next, I also saw a ghost on a train, a ghost train, shall I say. And this one's actually really cool for the distortion that you've made in the actual like person's face and how you've warped all the lines to sort of show the sort of bulging of the actual ghost. Very cool. I really like this one. Now this one's a cheeky ghost. This one's a cheeky ghost. Look at the backside on that. Love that. Great work. Really, really cool. I actually really like the style of this one as well. It's almost very sort of artistic in terms of like a painting design to it. We then have a Dalmatian. This is actually a really cool. I like this. It's really cool interpretation and also integration where you've just utilized it many times in the same design. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. We then have this one here where tribute to Mad Max character, where it looks like there's some sort of nose cover of some sort. I'm not actually sure about the series, but very cool work. I really like the background as well. Mikado's up here with cast form. One of the most boring Pokemon you could have picked, but it makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Great work, and very cool that you integrated it into a whole card design. I don't know if you did all of that, but either way, fantastic work. I really like that. Moving up to Irina, we then have a mushroom butterfly, and it's been integrated onto the top there. Where you can also see lots of highlights and divots in the shape. I like that you've not kept it as a flat design. You've added some nice texture. The lighting, by the way, is really, really cool. These light rays coming through, and you've darkened up the corners, and it focuses your attention right up here. Really, really good use of lighting. Milo's up next. This is fantastic. Just straight to the point. A coffee spill, awesome little canvas texture there in the background as well. Fantastic work. We then have a genie coming out of the lamp. This is sick because you've just managed to integrate the whole thing as the main part of the actual genie. I thought it might be like a small detail here and there, but it's actually the main body, which is just fantastic work. Really, really well done. We then move to GC, who's then created Mr. Nobody. He has nobody. It's really sad. GC, great work. Really, really cool. Just straightforward. I like the little storyline to it as well. Ms. Mary, this one's a bit of a looser entry. I only say it's looser because of the fact that the fingers are not part of the design of the actual doodle shape. It's cool, I'll allow it, but we always try to keep as tightly as we can. But Ms. Mary, you're always submitting, and I know week in, week out, you've been following tightly to the design requirements, basically. Cindy B's up next, and this one looks like it's a tooth falling out potentially, or a piece of chewing gum maybe. We've got next Slow Crawls up. Great integration straight into an English butler named Jeeves. and you can see it's just the entire head shape, and then you just added in the body. I really like this for just simplistic, sort of not really sort of shadowed in a sense of, you know, grey tones, just straight to black and white. That's all you needed. Alturas saw a puddle, and so it's been integrated there into the ground, and you can then see it without the outline effect. We've got this really cool puddle. I've actually not utilized puddles too much in my work, so maybe I need to do that going forward. Very, very cool. Joe Rover's up next, where you've got a treasure map and also a thumbs up as part of a cursed treasure story you've been working on. Oh, well, that's cool. It's cool that you've got a nice backdrop to it. You've got the grid system, north, east, southwest as well. Really cool. I've actually done a map tutorial over on my Patreon. If you want to check that out, I'll throw it up on the screen now. You can check that out over on my Patreon. And what else have we got? We've got Daddy Wolf saw a famous nose. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but again, integration straight into the face. I love how you've integrated sort of the bottom of the doodle as like the jaw. It's like a big, it's almost like a Quagmire style chin jaw, which I really like, if it's intended like that, of course. Nala, you're up next. Nala's always got this really pretty style to her work, or his work. Great work. Look at that. Look at that ghost in the background. Look at the curls on the actual ghost itself to just whoosh round. Just really beautiful lighting. And I love there's loads of ghosts in there as well. Fantastic work as always. VT is up next, where we've got a ghost in a bottle. I'm thinking maybe a ghost in a bottle. Very, very cool. I like that. Again, I've done a bottle tutorial over on my Patreon if you want to check that out as well. C-Mac's up next, and we've got a cowboy design with a big hat and a mustache. Great integration. It looks like it's been, oh, it has been used fully. It looks like it comes down there onto the top of the mustache. That's very cool. Nice deep integration into there. Pete, this one is awesome. I love how you've seen the doodle, which by the way is on this slide here. You've seen the doodle, but it's the way you've seen it and the perspective of what you've seen is really, really cool. How it's like we're seeing a good 70% of one side here, and then this part of the doodle represents 30%, sorry, of the rest of it. That's really, really cool. Really good use there of the doodle. Daddy Wolf's up next. Your take on a ghost, daddy, mummy and baby ghosts enjoying fireworks. That is very cool. Quite trippy as well. Very cool though. I like the brush as well. Is that one of mine? Manolito is up next, where we've got, you saw the face and wing, and this came out. So what have we got here? Oh, cool. So we're utilizing it as the wings on this character down here, as well as this is again such a cool use of the doodle, where everybody and me have seen this as an arm, but you've seen it as then the other part of the face. And again, perspective is really important to like look at it from different angles and imagine what certain things are. Very, very cool. Claire's up next, and perfect somewhat integration into what's this from again? Is it Fallout? Yeah, I think it is, but perfect integration there into the hand of your character. Nicely done. Next up, we've got woven pixel and an animated version, as well as a still, where you've created a walking blob, or booger as you've called it. Very cool. I like the animation though. I like how you've got like the legs stepping out. It's almost like it's dragging itself along with maybe one leg. Farkins is up next, and this one has been integrated into, it looks like, the baby elephant down here, as well as probably the main one at the top as well. Again, good use of just rotating it slightly in order to just see how that extra, what I saw as an arm, just can be utilized as something else as well. Great work. We're then up with Creativity by Lisa, who's also done one of those cool designs that I always really like, where you've put it on the page and then created multiple variations using the same doodle. I think that's really cool, because it's just how you're getting lost in it and just going, yeah, I've got another idea, I've got another idea. I love that, I love that. And also we're getting a lot of love on the Doodle Challenge anyway from so many people who are just enjoying the process of it. So when I see things like this, it really warms me. I'm glad you're all enjoying it quite so much. So we've got multiple designs here, these beautiful watercolor designs, very cool. And you've also submitted another one as well underneath, where we've got some ghosts in there, a couple of dogs, etc. And then finally we've got Kevin Strongbird, and we've got obviously a gnome, where we've been integrated into the hand, and that's also been duplicated on both sides as well. Great work as always. So at this point in the video, guys, I always pick my favorite three. It's not the best three, it's my favorite three. If you have a favorite, let me know in the comments down below who would have been your favorite. But I'm gonna go with Strongbird in third place. I really just like the use of I don't know what brushes you've used for the hair and the mustache. Very cool. Again, keeping it simple as well. So congratulations on third place. In second place, I'm going to go with Pete and his butterflies design. Again, the way you've looked at this and seen a completely different perspective, fantastic work. Congratulations on second place. And in first place, I had to go with Emsby and their Bootylicious ghost design. Fantastic work, guys. Thank you so much for enjoying yet another week of the Discord Doodle Challenge here on the Joel Doodles Challenge. If you want to get involved in week 10, it's available right now over on my Discord. There's a link to it in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.